Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks for joining me today here. Doing a little update on a long time ago I did a key points of Haven kind of deal. And so it's been a while since I've had a character in Haven and it's changed a whole lot. So wanted to, maybe just go over some, good points and then provide you guys with this map that you guys can download and have for yourselves. And so let's just kick it off. Let's start off with number one. So um, if you're used to, Fab, and you're a little bit familiar, there's this new cave up here. It's a, rat cave. Get the rat people there. You get some clade there. If you're looking to get like your heavy armor training going, then there is, black armor in there, so you can get your armor training all the way up. Wearing, a full suit of that stuff. So there's some chests in there, and I have other videos of like a run through of that you can go check out. It's definitely soloable, like not a big deal. It's more fun if you got a buddy. It is a bigger dungeon than the actual dungeon, so it'd be more fun for two people. And it kind of shows you the scale of the way they do dungeons. So, like Spider Caves and Minotaur King and Old Temeki and stuff like that. You can actually get an idea of it. Really close to that, a nice part is if you are making a mage, you can just pick up sulfur. So you'll just look for, they're like a brown, crystal on the ground, and you can pick those up. They're around the lake. Around this lake too is a bunch of flowers too. So if you're trying to make some easy gold flowers, sell vendor for a lot. So, but yeah, definitely sulfur is a pickable up here. Um, it's nice to have. You don't got to buy it. Can level up your outbursts and things like that go through easily. While you're in this region, there's also spelt down here. There's some other littler spots, but this is like the main, I guess would say, you know two regions. And spelt is great for stam. So if you just want to make like just a straight stam food, I have like a little cooking video with some recipes too that'll go over that. And that'll help you out. Collect that stuff up and bring it back. You grind it up, and then you just throw it on a spit, and you're good. Um, but that'll help you keep those stam reserves up if that's something you need to do. Let's move on to wolves. So wolves, these are kind of important. Before, like wolves are kind of like, you could get them. They didn't do a lot of damage because the pets in Haven are severely like they're like 25% worse. But I swear, like the wolves are even worse than that because they do like one damage on bandits, and if they crit, they do two. It's like whoopty. But now they are mounts, so it's pretty nice to have. So down here by this bandit camp, if you run down, there's a little pond. It doesn't show on the map, but there's like two over there. If you are able to, feel confident enough, if you're over here in this region, you can actually scoot off the backside of here. And down here, there's like a bunch of little like swampy ponds and stuff. And if you move towards the ruins where there's a couple more bandits, you should get attacked by like four or five. They'll come out of the woodwork. So these are good if you're trying to get your lore up, or let's say you want to, butcher them, however you want to do it, tame them, um, anything like that. That you'll be able to find your wolves, and they're kind of useful now. You could definitely like clear the bandits in Haven having a wolf around as your mount super quick. So highly recommend it if you're able to squeeze those points in. Um, your bears are still here. There is like a bear or two over here as well. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. It's not like I feel like it's not super reliable. Same with like up here. That's why I don't really have it on the map. But over here is where there's like three of them, and they kind of like do this weird thing where like they're running around and they're like constantly resetting. You'll go to like hit it, and then it just like takes off into the woods away from you. It's super annoying, but you can fight three of them there and cook that carcass up and get your lures up. Or tame them if you got high enough taming. You can tame one, and the bears do actually a fair amount of damage. Not amount. Keep that in mind. But if you want to have something with you for the rat cave or for the dungeon, definitely a bear can help you out a lot, especially if you're building a tamer. Bandits are everywhere. So you got the dungeon is the main one. These runes over here, up on top of the hill, there's another set of runes. Over here, you got a camp. Down the road, there's like a little like dock area. If you're following any of those videos where you got to collect these bodies, way up here, there's like 2 more. So you can really like I will usually will start and I'll clear out and like on my wolf and boom 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 boom. And if I'm in like an empty haven, it's nice because by the time I'm running around killing them all super quick, then I can like just keep that on rotation. Because I like to leave Haven with a fair amount of clade. I think 15 is a great number. It's easy to obtain. You can do it, and you can do it even faster now. Before I thought it was fast and easy to do, but now with these wolf mounts, it's even faster. 7. So your niter is up here. And you'll see it's like a yellow crystal. It's also part of your like that walkthrough. I haven't done the tutorial. Sorry, right here in front of me. I haven't done the tutorial in forever, but it's part of that as well, where you can gather it like out here. But you can also gather more of it up here. So again, for your spell, for your outbursting, you can pick up a bunch if you're in the region, and then never need to buy it from the vendor. And the last thing, this is kind of hard, I think, to put on the map. I have a video out there for the bodies. There's a bunch of people that do. It's really important, I think, because they do have like the better armor. They have the cuprum swords. You got the cloaks. So if you can run through, especially I had a buddy join, and with me having a mount, I was able to like clear them all, and then he joined. And then I was like, cool, let me just run through and grab all these bodies again. And he's never going to need to go do that on foot. So this is kind of a rough guesstimate on the map of where they are. If you were, the first one is you get to the top of the hill, and then the second one's around the corner, and then you follow that path and you go by the lake, and there's some razorbacks over here. Then you go up the hill, and there's some bandits, and then the other bodies over a field, and there's a bunch of spelt and stuff around. So it's a rough guesstimate as where they are. This seems like really far. It looks really far on the map, but it's really not that far. Um, but this will hopefully help you guys out on some really key points. Hopefully, I didn't want to make it too big. I didn't want to put every single little thing like where Razorbacks, where's Springbok are here, Razorbacks are obviously here and here and here, things like that. I could really clutter it up. I think these ones are the main ones that I like to use. And hopefully you can figure out a route, and this answers any questions you guys might have. Keep in mind, with the new things, just some quick tips that your wolf has to be level 26 to ride it. You can get a pig over here, pretty much mount it immediately. They're not bad, just no stamina on them. They're only 250 stamina, so I don't find a real big point to them. The wolves have 700 stamina, so at least they can move a fair amount. Plus, they carry a little bit of weight, so if you're like playing a Shivra or a Alvarian or something like that, you'll actually be under the carry capacity of the wolf, which is nice. So can't be said for any other race, but at least if you are playing one of those classes, you can be under the carry capacity, and its stamina won't drain as fast and stuff. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking this out. Hopefully this helps you out on your mission, and good luck out there, guys. Have a good night.